Hi, it's Joe Mazumdar from Exploration Insights at the Metal Investment Forum in Vancouver, Canada. And today I've got with me Norm Pitcher, CEO of Mirasol Resources. Norm?
Joe?
How's it going?
Good.
So Mirasol, I mean, you just joined Mirasol as CEO
I did.
Several months ago?
Yeah, February 1st.
Okay, and so you've got this prospect generator that's been around for a long time.
Yep.
Focused currently in Chile and Argentina. And so what do you hope to adapt, change, keep the same with respect to the model going forward?
You know, I think keep the same. The model hasn't really changed. We're still a prospect generator / exploration company. I don't think that's going to change. You know, I think that, you know, as I said in my talk a few minutes ago, I think a level of activity we need to be drilling more, whether it's partners doing it or Mirasol doing it, so we can ultimately get a discovery, which I think is, you know, is what's going to reward the shareholders and the market. Besides that, I mean, the team is still the same, with the exception of Steve Nano, who's gone, and I'm the CEO now. But the rest of it's really still in place. We're going to try to do a little bit more. You know, we've got some very good in-house talent, both in Mendoza and Santiago, and Vancouver as well. I think we'll try to do a little more ourselves and maybe a little more efficiently, as opposed to relying on consultants for that sort of thing. But, you know, really, things haven't changed all that much.
So Chile and Argentina,
yes.
You know, right now Argentina politically is a bit, I guess, uncertain
yeah.
given the upcoming elections.
Yes.
But there's still a lot of prospects that you have there that you're pretty keen on.
Yes, no, we do, and I think, you know, down in Santa Cruz, it's traditionally a mining province. There really haven't been issues permitting down there. You've had some very successful operations like Manantial Espejo, Cerro Negro, San Jose, and now Cerro Moro for Yamana. So I mean, it's a mining center, and I think, you know, life will carry on and mining will carry on down there regardless. You know, certainly there's some uncertainty. You know, Argentina's been in some difficulty financially and economically, and how does that sort of play out in the future and post-election as well has created some uncertainty. But I don't think that, I don't think there are major companies looking at that and saying, well, you know, we want clarity from the election before we're going to go in there. I don't think we're going to see that.
Okay. So right now your focus or your catalysts coming up, the majority of them are joint ventures and earn-ins in northern Chile and
Correct.
central Chile.
Yeah.
And so I mean, you do have drilling coming up, and we can go into that in more detail, but right now, given your enterprise value of $9 million because of your significant working capital position, yep. Where do you think the valuation gap is given the catalysts you've got coming up?
That's an excellent question, and to be honest, I struggle to understand it. To me, it just, you know, it doesn't make a lot of sense. We've got, you know, 3 projects that we're drilling this year with partners, so we'll have a good news flow going forward for the rest of this year and into 2020. We're going to be doing some drilling on projects ourselves throughout this year. You know, we've got our 6 deal-ready projects that are sitting there. You know, we're trying to get partners into those, and 30 pipeline projects that are scattered, you know, mostly in Chile. So, you know, it doesn't make sense, but, you know, all we can really do is articulate the story to the market as best we can, and, you know, and get something going in terms of drilling.
So 2 of the targets that I've visited, well, I haven't visited Gorbea, but Altazor and Gorbea are very similar targets with the same partner.
That's correct. Yeah, that's correct. They're both high sulfidation epithermal targets. Gorbea is a little bit further above because they've already hit mineralization there from a previous partner. So it's you know, probably a year or 2 above ahead exploration-wise. But they're similar projects and similar to Goldfields Solaris Norte, which is very close to Gorbea, you know, which is a big 3.5 million ounce reserve and has had a successful feasibility study done on it.
Okay, so now, if we wrap up, so what could any potential investor right now, looking at your enterprise value of $9 million, look forward to with respect to catalysts over the next, let's say, 6 or 12 months?
I think we're going to have good news flow. We'll have news flow coming out of Gorbea. We'll have news flow coming...
Drilling,
that's correct. We'll have news flow coming out of Altazor, probably they'll start drilling October, so towards the end of the year we'll have news flow there. We're starting to drill at Indra in Chile with Hochschild in June. So we'll have results there probably later on in the summer. So there's quite a few catalysts, and then we have some other things going on that will be sort of becoming apparent here fairly quickly.
Okay, so if I had to sum up Mirasol, I look at inexpensive valuation at this point.
I sure
no
think
need to
so.
return to the market for
Nope.
financing.
No, we got about
with funded
22 million, 22 million in cash.
With funded catalysts.
Yep.
And the joint ventures with Newcrest with them operating.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I think it's a great story, but we just have to convince the market of that, and I think we will.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Norm.
Thank you. Thanks, Joe.
Appreciate it.